Hello and welcome back to my YouTube video. This is going to be just a little video that is going to be inserted while I am filming and recording my upcoming video, which is going to be fun for you guys. It's just a little trial and to ensure that a product works. Anyways, so the main thing I want to say is, like, when I've been looking on forums such as Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, people talk about wanting glass skin. People talk about wanting to fix their issues. And I've been seeing more and more people being like, how come my routine is suddenly breaking me out? I think it's really important to note that something might feel like a miracle product one day. It's an exfoliant and you're so happy to have it, it's working, and then maybe like 3 weeks in or 2 weeks in, you're noticing that, oh my gosh, I'm getting breakouts everywhere. I just want to preface this with my own experience. So when I was using my Numb Bums and toner pads, I was using the Numb Bums and I think it was 5 serum that comes with it. I was using my collagen ampule pads. I actually have them right here because I needed to bring refills. I was using my toner like usual. I was using a vitamin C ampule. I was using another serum as well. I can't remember what it was. But let me say, I always thought an exfoliant or a chemical exfoliant was very, very strong. As in, I would notice when it was on. So obviously a physical exfoliant you would feel it because it's very rough on your face. And I thought a chemical one would be like a tingling sensation where I would know I'm using one. But let me just say, I was suddenly breaking out here. I think you guys could see the videos. Well, this one is just because I misused my cleansing oil. But I was getting breakouts all along here. I was getting breakouts like sometimes on my face as well, but mostly around here. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I was kind of thinking, oh my gosh, do I have fungal acne? What is happening? My skin feels kind of good, but how come it keeps breaking out like this? And so at the end of the day, I think I realized what it was, because thanks to the help of people also on Reddit, it was most likely a breakout because I was over exfoliating. Obviously, I mentioned all those toner pads. Instagram, I guess, or social media likes to advertise toner pads as just like, like a little face mask you throw on, because that 10-step Korean skincare routine. You want to have a mask on, you want to have the toner pads on, like this and that and this and that. But I think it's important to realize that the more you're putting stuff on, be aware of what it is. I know that sounds obvious, but if you think something's like cooling and soothing, double check that it's not actually an exfoliant as well. So far, based off my I guess like experience and seeing other people's experiences, because like I would say my high school years and my middle school years, I was experiencing breakouts, the hormonal changes, and unsure of what it was and trying to find all the solutions to fix it, and then finally having the solutions and then going overboard. I'm gonna be honest, that's my experience with skincare. I know that's a lot of people's experience with skincare. When it comes down to it, use what you think you need, what your skin needs. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. If you're like 15 or you're even 17, 18, you don't need to be using retinol to the extent that 30-year-olds are recommending. And that's not to shame anybody, but that's just to kind of realize that it's okay, you have good skin as is. So I'm gonna just say it. Another thing is the 10-step skincare routine. You don't always have to do the 10 steps. Sometimes less is more, which is, yes, true, and some people know that, but some people just want to try new products. Try to buy new products when you're coming to the end of it, and if you can, use a sampler, because I made a mistake as well. I didn't realize what my oil cleanser was going to be as thick as it was. But in terms of that, what my personal routine is, I like to, in the AM, I just wash my face with water. I don't do much now. Sunscreen on, eye cream on, because the eye cream I'm using is the AM PM eye cream. I don't really put serum on honestly anymore. Just sunscreen helps with that. For the PM though, because I am putting on sunscreen, I like to use an oil cleanser, preferably my Sowasu one. Right now I'm using the Manyo one. Then I use the Innisfree Yamri cleanser. Okay, that's beautiful cleanser. I think it does great work. It's a milk cleanser, so I think it's quite gentle on the skin. I had so many. Okay, let me get you on this. Sometimes foam cleansers that claim that they're acne, help for acne prone skin, sometimes they're so harsh that they cause acne and over exfoliate you. Let me just say that, keep in mind, you don't always need to buy a cleanser that says acne prone if you have acne prone skin. If you feel like it's drying your skin, then don't use it. Anyways, next up I'm using the Laneige Water Bank toner. I haven't been using toner pads as much, just because the bumps broke me out, so I just use it on my arms and legs. I have bumps there as well. And then I have the collagen ampoule pads, but I just let those dry out, so I'm gonna take a break from those. And then I also have the keratin ones, the ones that popular, some moisturizing. Then following, depending on my schedule, sometimes that's it. I'll put the toner on, I'll put the moisturizer on, which I use the Torridin, I think, Dive Soothing Cream. That's how I'll end it. Or I'll do the Abbey Rice Probiotics Mask, which is very thick and jelly. You have to wash it off in the morning. But yes, sometimes I'll insert my Torridin Cell Vitamin C Mising serum in. I'll put the eye cream as well before the moisturizer, because my moisturizer is thick. So I like to do the Mary and May, but right now I'm using the Haru rice one. And I like to just leave my breakouts plain when I do have breakouts, but these ones are really bad. I kept picking at them because I was nervous, so I put them on before I put the toner on. But yes, okay, so as you can see, I have a pretty basic. I'm not inserting a face mask. I'm not inserting like 10 million serums. Honestly, yes, it's going to come down to genetics, what your skin looks like. It's going to come down to other factors, like people who work outside a lot. You're going to have more exposure to the sun. You can use sunscreen more often, but still you're getting more exposure to the sun. That can be good for your mood, that can be good for your lifestyle, that can be good for a lot of things. But I feel like it's important to realize you cannot compare yourself in that sense. And then I'm going to be honest, the whole glass skin thing, like right now I feel like my skin's pretty good, and when it comes to the light you can see it. When you see my nose, it looks shiny. When you see my face, it looks shiny. When you come close to it, I'm always honest with you guys know. Look, you can see a little texture. I had to break out. I'm trying to use the vitamin C cream for that. And in my forehead you can see a lot more texture than the glass skin. Okay, the goal, if you are dealing with acne, if you're dealing with dryness, you're dealing with issues with your T-zone, it is okay if you don't have glass skin. And most times, yes, you can see, oh, that person's so stunning, they have glass skin, but it doesn't mean that you will get it. It's also important to note that sometimes it comes down to genetics. I know my friends, some of them don't even wash their face every day. They don't use the serums that are claiming to give you glass skin. They don't use a face mask and they still have glass skin. So I know this is all very obvious information, but I feel like because the direction of my channel right now is skincare, because I don't have the money to be going out to cafes every day. Is more skincare based, because I like to take care of my skincare. I think it's important to note that. And of course, it's important to note the differences in myself, the differences in others. I feel like this was a very serious video compared to what I usually do, but I just felt like I needed to put this out there because there were so many posts I was seeing. There were so many people like cries for help that it's really hard. Or I was seeing people who had their skincare journey, and people were like, I deal with acne, can you tell me your routine so I can fix mine? It's important to note, even if two people have acne prone skin, this routine is not always the same, and it won't always be a one fits all solution. I guess the reason why I felt like I needed to put this out is because back in high school, I wasn't really sure of what to do with my skincare. University came, my skin was fine, I didn't really do much about it. I just didn't want people to feel like they didn't have confidence in themselves. I was just seeing a post from a 17-year-old who was saying that she felt like she lost a lot of confidence. I can understand feeling like you have lost confidence when you have acne all over your face. It doesn't feel great. And I mean, honestly, high school can be rough. Boys and girls and everybody, they can be pretty harsh and point out things that you obviously already know. And it doesn't help. The more stress you get, the more breakouts you can get. Hormonal acne as well, so people can get that as well. Your diet can cause acne. A lot of things can cause acne, and sometimes it's out of your control because maybe you can't help but be in that stressful situation. But yeah, this is just kind of a post to help others realize this or help others feel comfort in the skin journeys. I can tell you there are some days I don't feel good about my skin. I feel like there's weeks I'm like, oh gosh, I just want this to heal, I want this to be over with. Or sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't have done that to my skin, it broke it out. So this is more so just something to let others not feel so alone, especially as someone who doesn't use makeup often. It like helps build your confidence as a sense like you have to go out with this acne. Helps you realize that not many people actually care when you're out and about. School maybe because people just have nothing better to do sometimes and they just want to pick on you during lunch, but when it comes to going shopping, grocery shopping, nobody's really gonna care that much. So feel okay in your own skin. But yeah, this is just a little video for the end of it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. I like to respond to all the comments that I get, or nice comments. If you guys have any questions about skincare, I'm no expert, but I'm gonna be happy to help anyone who feels like they don't have resources. There's a lot of dermatologists and whatnot on TikTok and Instagram nowadays, but if you guys it's quite intimidating to be in one of their big posts. So yeah, if you guys feel like you need help or just want comfort regarding skincare, just feel free to comment. I'm doing a little trial video about a product that you guys will see, I think, semi soon. I'll probably be wearing the same outfit in one of the clips because it's just my pajamas. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about what you want to see or what I've been posting, just feel free to ask. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.